The race for the future of artificial intelligence is hitting overdrive today. We are covering the critical intersection of AI in healthcare and online safety with insights from journalist John Stodgen. It is a high-stakes landscape where technology meets human welfare in ways we are only beginning to understand.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, we take a look at Anthropic as they prepare to lay the risks of their new AI model Mythos right out on the table. This powerful technology is reportedly capable of spotting long-hidden security holes, and the company is now restricting deployment to address these massive cybersecurity questions. Then we go inside the massive transformation at bet365, where they successfully reframed AI into a personal assistant platform called Assist 365. By focusing on culture and usability, they have empowered over 5,000 employees to safely integrate AI into their daily work routines. Finally, we explore how LightMetrics is changing the game for fleet managers with their new cloud AI layer called Phi-FP. By filtering out false alarms, they are ensuring that every driver safety alert is real and actionable, saving time and restoring trust on the road. If you want to keep up with these major tech breakthroughs, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Ever wondered if the same technology powering your favorite playlist could actually be the thing that saves your life or keeps your kids safe online? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi flick, but according to the latest insights from HackerNoon, artificial intelligence is moving far beyond just generating fancy chatbots. We are currently witnessing a massive, silent shift in how we handle medical diagnostics and digital defense. In healthcare, AI isn't just crunching numbers. It is acting as a force multiplier for doctors, sifting through complex biological data at speeds no human brain could dream of, catching early warning signs that would otherwise go unnoticed. It is a game changer, plain and simple. But here is the real kicker. The same underlying logic is being weaponized to protect us in the wild west of the internet. From intercepting malicious threats before they reach your inbox to shielding vulnerable users from harmful content, AI has become our first line of defense in an increasingly hostile digital landscape. It is not just about convenience anymore. It is about infrastructure, survival, and security. As we lean deeper into this tech-driven future, we have to ask ourselves, are we ready to fully trust the algorithm with our health and our safety? If you found this dive into the future of tech as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep exploring the edge of innovation together. After all, the future doesn't just happen to us. We have to decide how it works. Imagine an AI so intelligent that it can dismantle the world's most secure digital fortresses, exposing vulnerabilities that have remained hidden for decades. This isn't science fiction. It is the reality of Anthropic's new, highly controversial model, Mythos. Recently, Anthropic made the bold move to hit the brakes on its deployment, and for good reason. Guillaume Princeton, the company's chief of relations, didn't mince words, admitting that this model is already starting to outstrip human capabilities when it comes to cyber warfare. Think about that for a second. A machine that finds security flaws which have escaped the gaze of top-tier human experts and advanced automated tools for years. It's a massive technological leap, but it carries a terrifying price tag for companies and governments alike. By choosing to lay these risks out on the table, Anthropic is forcing us to confront the inevitable friction between rapid innovation and global safety. Are we prepared to handle a tool that is effectively a skeleton key for the internet? I want to hear your take. Does the potential for progress outweigh the existential risk of an AI that knows our digital weaknesses better than we do? Drop a comment below to join the debate, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the future of tech. Remember, every breakthrough brings us closer to a horizon where the line between creator and tool starts to blur forever. When generative AI first exploded onto the scene, most companies found themselves trapped between two stools, the excitement of potential and the paralyzing fear of disaster. But at Bet365, they didn't just want to watch from the sidelines. They wanted to move fast, but they needed to do it safely. The result? a transformation from a risky AI project to a powerful company-wide tool called Assist 365. It started with a simple, secure wrapper around ChatGPT, effectively giving employees a sandbox to play in without the nightmare of data leaks. But they quickly realized that this wasn't just about playing with chatbots. It was about supercharging human productivity. As the platform grew into a multi-model powerhouse, integrating both OpenAI and Gemini, the team made a fascinating discovery. The biggest barrier to AI adoption wasn't technical, it was linguistic. Initially called AI 365, the platform felt experimental and, frankly, a bit intimidating. By simply rebranding it to Assist 365, they shifted the perception from a risky AI to a helpful assistant. It's a brilliant reminder that when you call something an assistant, people feel empowered. When you call it AI, they often feel wary. By focusing on a familiar, user-friendly interface that mirrored the consumer tools their employees already knew, Bet365 removed the friction of training. They didn't just dump the tech on their staff, they integrated it into the flow of work. Whether it's finance, legal, or software engineering, the goal remains the same. Use AI to strip away the mundane, administrative grind so the humans can focus on the high-value, high-impact stuff that actually moves the needle. With over 5,000 employees onboarded and full auditability built into their Google Cloud infrastructure, they've proven that you can have innovation without the Wild West risks. They've turned AI from a buzzword into a daily utility. If you enjoyed this deep dive into how enterprise-scale AI actually looks in practice, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more behind-the-curtain stories on digital transformation. At the end of the day, remember this: the most successful technology doesn't replace the human touch, it amplifies it. Are you using AI as a tool to grow, or are you still afraid of the O word? Ever feel like your smart devices are actually just crying wolf? If you are a fleet manager, that isn't just an annoyance, it is a massive bottleneck that kills productivity and ruins relationships with drivers. We have all seen the problem. Companies drop big money on AI cameras for safety, but instead of peace of mind, they get flooded with hundreds of false alarms. Today, I am talking about a game changer from LightMetrics. They just unveiled something called FIFP, or FIFP. Think of this as the intelligence filter that fleet safety has been begging for. Here is why this is such a big deal. Normally, dash cams process video right there in the cab on a tiny chip. These devices are great, but they are limited by raw hardware power. They have to make a split-second guess about what they are seeing, which leads to those frustrating false positives. LightMetrics realized you cannot just rely on the edge device alone. So, they created an extra cloud-based AI layer that acts as a second set of eyes. Before an alert ever hits a manager's inbox, FIFP re-examines the footage using much more powerful, complex neural networks. It's like having a senior supervisor review every single red flag before it gets escalated. The numbers don't lie either. Take fatigue detection, a notoriously tricky thing for AI to spot. Right now, even high-end systems struggle, but by adding this extra layer, LightMetrics bumped their precision from 94% all the way up to 99.1%. That is not just a tweak. That is the difference between a system you ignore and a system you actually trust. Krishna Govindaro, co-founder at LightMetrics, hit the nail on the head. Every false alarm costs you time, money, and most importantly, the trust of your drivers. By cleaning up the noise, they are finally making driver safety tech actionable rather than just annoying. If you are in the logistics or fleet space, this is a massive step forward in cleaning up the digital clutter. If you found this update useful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech breakthroughs that are actually changing the industry. Does your team struggle with alert fatigue from your safety tech? Let me know in the comments below. I am curious to see how many of you are dealing with this same headache.